Hi, my name is Morten, and in this video we will be talking about shipping methods in Ucommerce. Shipping method is the ability for you to charge your customers for your shipments, as well as let them choose what the shipping options they wish to choose are. So in this video I will show you how to configure all that right here in the back office of the platform. So in the navigation tree to the left, you can expand settings and orders, and then you will be able to see shipping methods here under orders, and you can see what shipping methods are already available. If you don't need those, you can just click on them and click delete, and they will disappear. So let's try to set up one from scratch so you can see all the different options for each of the shipping methods. Once you right-click and create on a new shipping method, you need to give it a name which identifies it for you and as a store manager what this shipping method is all about. It's just something for you. Your customers, when they select shipping options, will use a different value, which I will show you in just a few seconds. So here I want to say I want to ship with UPS. And then you need to select what are the different users that can use this shipping option. First, you can limit it by store. So if you have a multi-channel solution and you want different shipping options that are available only to certain stores or countries, then you can configure that right here. Maybe you want both stores, but you only want to ship to certain countries. You might not have delivery drones for the US if your business is based in Europe, and other ways business rules can of course also impact where you ship to. So that's your ability to set that up right here. The countries that I have here comes from the list in the back office here under the orders section as well. And here you have the ability to set up all the different countries that you ship to. Maybe you ship to the entire world. In that case, you probably want to import a list of countries instead. But you can maintain the list of possible countries here in the back office. So during checkout, your customers will select what country they ship to, or where they want your product shipped to. And once they have selected that, your shipping options here can then be limited based on that approach. You may also say that if you ship by delivery drone, you don't want to let them pay by invoice and they need to use a credit card or similar. In that case, if you want to, you can also narrow down what are the available payment methods based on the shipping option that my user just selected. You can limit what are the available payment methods, and you can also say I have a default payment method that my user needs to use if he uses this particular shipping method. For pricing, in Ucommerce you can set a single price per price group you have in your system. Price groups is covered in a separate video if you don't know what that is. But basically a price group identifies for the user what the currency and the VAT rate he pays in is, and then you can change that if you're not happy with how that works. So here you can just set a single fixed price, but in case that's too simple for you, you can also apply your own business logic by implementing a service in Ucommerce that allows you to calculate costs for a shipment. It will require a developer, but for example, that could be a service that calculates shipments based on weight or volume, or something completely else like an integration to a third-party shipping provider. In that case, the service here allows you to select that, but as I said, it is an extension to the platform that will require a developer. So for the options for the user, you may want to give this option a slightly different name. Also, if you have a multi-language solution, you want to support different wordings for your shipping option. Ucommerce will automatically figure out the language once the user is going through the checkout, and will pick up the right display name based on the language tab right here. So for the different versions of English, for example, you can have different display names, and the languages here are basically just coming from the CMS, where the CMS decides what are the available languages in my installation. So the display name here will be something that you can present for the user so he can take a conscious decision. And you can also set an image for your shipping method in case you want to do that. That could be an image of the individual credit cards if that is an option, or a UPS label or whatever. But it's optional, so you can choose not to do that as well. So once the user is going through the checkout, he will be presented with the available options based on the Access tab. Maybe you also have a business where you just have one shipping option, and the users will not be able to pick any options. Then you might want to skip this step and just hard code the shipping option to that single shipping method. If you want to do that, you just have to leave the shipping methods blank beside one, and then set the price, or if it's free, just set free. And then using the APIs, you can hard code the shipping option, and thus modify how the checkout flow behaves for your customers. And that's it. With all this set up, you will now be able to collect fees for your shipping options, and also let the user select between those that make sense for your business. So thank you for sticking around in the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one.